Hello there, I'm Maria CP Hunter, real estate broker and financial expert for Ben Daily. And today I'm going to be talking about, what is one thing you shouldn't do in for investors and for people in general. What I have seen, and we've been running into this problem because of the way the situation in the market is. The market is not bad. There's a lot of properties out there. The only thing is that people don't want to give away the properties, and interest rates are higher. But overall, there will be concessions. People who have equity in the property are able to accommodate buyers by helping them with the closing cost, or helping them by a lower interest rate on the whatever they were given. They could assist them with that in the way the buyers will be able to get a lower interest rate. So that is still okay and good. The problem is when people, investors, I've seen this most of investors, and it's a problem because it is more properties than just one property. Pull the equity from the properties in order to either have cash flow or use it to buy other properties, which is not a problem. The problem is when you overtake. It's just like taking too much fat from your system. It kills you. Same thing. If you take too much equity out of the property and you don't calculate the time that you have to pay back the loan, because these loans are not like 30 years. The loans are run 6 to 5 years. And so balloon payments, they're due at the end of the term. And so their time is limited. And so the growth of the market has to be keeping up, trying to give him equity. And if it's not growing that fast, if you're not gaining that much equity, then you are in a problem, because when you want to sell it, then you are stuck in a price because you already spent the money and you are against the wall with the time. So time is the boss in this situation. Same thing if you have your old property and you take the equity of the property to make improvements in your property, or to take a vacation, or to send your children to school, for whatever you pull it out. It's okay as long as you have that time working for you, because with time the properties do go up, and it has been proven. Not rapidly, but they do go up, and that's a fact. So, and you're not selling, so there's no rush there. But if you are in a foreclosure situation and you already have spent the money, then you get stuck with a number and a time that you have to sell by. And that puts you in a very bad position. Also, if you're going to sell and you're not in a foreclosure, but you want to sell and you ate up your equity, then you're also stuck with a price that the market might not say your property is worth. And that is the problem. You see a lot of these properties. I like to be truthful and tell people, hey, this is, everything sells as long as it's the right price. Of course, no one wants to give their stuff away. But guess what happens? If you don't take action and you don't want to lower your price, the bank is going to take it. Because somebody's going to make a decision, and it's not going to be you anymore. That's the problem. It's between a rock and a hard place. So avoid this. For people who are investors and they're newbies, look, investors learn the hard way. There's some great investors out there, but their lessons cost money and a lot of grievance. And the best thing is to not formal education. Of course, it's not for everybody, but you surround yourself with the people who are doing it. You see their mistakes so you don't do them, okay? And the same thing for if you have only one property, and of course, you don't want to have to sell your property to enjoy the benefits of the equity. Go ahead and take it out. But as the financial part, don't ever take out your equity to go buy a car. That's stupid. I usually don't say those things, but that's stupid. Because you know what? Don't ever jeopardize the roof over your head for stuff there's loans already out there. I really don't recommend it. And I know more people who are financial people are conservative as well, and they'll tell you the same thing. Now, renovation is part of the house. If you're doing the cosmetic work to the house, that's good. You living better, and you're gonna get the money back because of the asset is the house. But on a car, I don't want to recommend it. On education, I wouldn't recommend it. There's loans out there for that. Pay off debt, I wouldn't do that. That debt that is not hold tied to anything, Your house is something tangible, and you don't want to hold any debt against something tangible. When the point of the story is that the market is healthy, that well, the point of entry for people, first-time buyers, is not easy at 250,000. But guess what? In a couple of years, it's not gonna be easy either because things go up. And look, I had a father who waited 15 years to buy. I keep telling him he could have bought the building, and he didn't listen to me. He was stubborn, waiting for a good price to come by. Well, guess what? They don't come by. He could have bought that building, owned the whole 20 units in there, but he wasn't listening. Now you can only own one because you buy late. So you start where you can. You might not be the home of your dreams, but it's a home you could start with. And from that, you can sell it and move on to something else, to the next house, and so forth. But you must start somewhere, and it's not your last home. It's just your first home to get you to your goals. I hope this has helped you. I know it's a little harsh sometimes, but the reality is that we're here to educate the public and serve the public and let you know, this, so you don't commit those mistakes. And that's the point of the channel in itself, educating you so you can feel confident when you go and make your real estate transactions. I hope this has helped you. Till next time.